what I'm saying?
So how do
That's scary for
us. Is
us.
anything we can do to avoid?
No,
if you're raising black, all right. So I get all of that, right? But if you're raising black kids, what do you tell your black kids?
No.
What do you no? Okay,
That's
no, you can't say that. You can't say no. So what do you tell your black?
I'm stuck. What do you tell
your black child?
How do you teach
How
your child?
Do you teach them? Do you
to
teach
stay
them?
alive in the wake of interacting with the police?
What do you do?
That's exactly it. That's what we're trying to say.
The fact that we even have to do that is fucked up.
It's very fucked up that we have to teach our children that. But at the same time, like, what are you teaching your children? What are you saying? Are you saying to your child when you get pulled over, you comply with the police? Are you saying that? Are you teaching your child? Do you say, well, I want you, you should have your glove, you should have your ID, such, so you won't have to reach in the back.
Keep your hand on the wheel. Like, what do you say?
Keep your hand on the wheel. What
and Charlie said that we don't understand, but what do you mean?
But you gotta really, as a black man, you gotta realize, like, we're doing that. We're complying with them. But it's a different climate right now. These police officers don't really have the mindset of protect and serve. They got a mindset of authority. That's different. When you go into the streets and you are of the you're supposed to protect and serve, but you have mindset of authority versus protect and serve. That's why you get the result that you get. Authority, man walking away from you. Fuck you. I'm not listening to you. I walk away. I'm going to shoot you 7 times in your back just because I'm not listening to you.
That's so fucked up, Charlie. That's so fucked up. And it shouldn't happen. And it really happens to black people.
So what I'm saying is this, though.
It happens to our black men. So what are you saying?
All the time.
So what are you saying? So what do we do? How can we stop it?
Decrease
That's
it. Avoid
the part about it.
Hey, yo, in the chat, Midge, shout out Midge.
At this point where we are, we need people who... It's okay if you ride with us. It's okay to say that, you know what that's wrong right there when you're the other race, white people. And I knew I want to keep it at white people. And all of it's because really America's made up of a lot of different races, but specifically we're black people talking about white people just based off of our upbringing and what they've done to us directly and the effects that it's had on us even still today. So when we talk about white people who say that they ride with us, when it's talk about action now, we need like real action from people who really have a voice, who really have really pull in the American structure of real life. I'm talking about like real life. I'm putting politics to the side because politics is going to be that. I'm talking about like real life. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't do it on our own now, and it's really showing. Black Lives Matter. How much does it matter? Can we get people who really, like white people who really ride with us to say, you know what? This was fucked up. I need to really stand with these people and put in the action for change. Not really wanting. Some people want it, but not really putting in the action to really.
Okay, so
that's my thing about it.
So that's them. What are we going to do? So are we going to start teaching our children to be police officers? Are we going to start teaching?
Because they say a big no to that, but the only way that somebody's going to relate to their own kind. Are we about to
start teaching our little black boys and our little black girls? Are we going to teach them to be police officers?
You have to become the change you want to see. And it's not going to be, if we're leaving it up to white people to join forces with us, it ain't going to happen. I think the change is going to come in generations to come where you see more black people on the force. You see more people that are from the same communities they're policing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm not threatened by it. We're ignoring here's the biggest thing. White people are threatened by us. We don't even have to say shit or do shit.
You're right about that.
And that's the problem that we have to address.
You are absolutely right about that.
Yo, I could show up to a place and it's not just, and it's not a police thing.
Remember I said earlier, they be super nice for no reason. Like,
you show up to a place, they're threatened, and you ain't even do nothing. You haven't even spoke. They don't know what your social class is, what you do for a living, how wealthy you are, what your purpose is. Our color, something we can't control, poses a threat to white people. And because white people dominate a lot of the positions that are authoritative positions, we get in this. So what is the result? It ain't tagging up with white people. It's us being in those authoritative positions. Yep. That's where that shit starts. And it's not going to start with black communities making these young girls and boys feel like it's wrong to want to be a cop or a judge or a lawyer.
Right. No, because they want them to be entrepreneurs. They want them own cars. They want them own car
more
dealers
than
and
selling
car
lashes
washes
and dinners.
All right, yo, words from the chat. Yo, Midget said, black people been in compliance long enough. It's time to break them chains and shackles.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
You feel me?
Because
he got a point right there.
You got to understand because Because see, they misunderstand compliance. Once we comply, they feel that they have authority, and then it's no longer within the lines of their job. They take it a step further.
I'd rather them have authority
what's up, bro? Where's
my
Buffy?
life, and then. Because I feel like I know me.
It's really messed up out here.
It's really fucked up that we have to go through that.
Yeah.
So listen, even as a black person, if I go somewhere, like me and my boo, we might go somewhere. So this is the new thing I see. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Booty.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like you didn't do anything.
You didn't even bump me.
So why the fuck do you keep saying
That's
I'm
what I'm
sorry?
talking about right
like,
there.
Why the fuck?
They don't know how to react. Sometimes,
and I love it.
You gotta realize
it's very massa. I love it.
Like it.
It goes back to what y'all was talking. It goes back to what y'all was talking.
You're scared of me.
That should make me nervous.
Why are you scared
I'm like, yo,
of
if something
me?
happened, you gonna call the police out here.
So can I admit something?
Go ahead.
It's like kind of powerful. It's like a magic. Like I can't control my skin color and you're afraid of it. And I think it's fucking powerful. The problem is us black people don't know how to use our power. I think, and that's why they don't want us together as a unit. They know that when black people get together, it's a force to be reckoned with. And so they use us against each other. We are magical. Okay. That's why other races look at us like, it was this thing I saw on social media. It was like on Facebook. They go, you ever been to another country and your experience like this? And she's sitting on a bus. It's like they in China somewhere. And they're all literally like, and it's just like, what do people, like, what do the people see? Like, what is it? Like
they see us
in my mind, I know I'm a superstar, but like,
but you have to think the
they
population.
know
We
that
are.
unique.
This is the weird thing. We don't look at it and say, "Oh, I'm black," because we live in Baltimore. We see a lot of black people. But when you go outside of Baltimore, it's just like we are like these little minorities, and it don't matter because it's
There's not a lot of black people in the world.
Hell no.
No.
I mean, not per capita. You gotta think about like the
You
majority.
can go places in America and
We're living in societies where we are the majority, so it looks different to us because of where we
It's
are.
always in Cancun. That's where all the black people at.
No, and that's the reason why we really don't face in Baltimore.
They go to Dakota.
We don't really face racism. It's not.
I love minority.
I can't say that
You're not finding people. You got a lot of Midwest. Your Midwest states and things like that. There's not a lot of.
I can take you a couple places.
You gotta go up to West Virginia.
Where they kiss cousins?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on, wait. Can we go back to something? Love, you said about unity. Let me go back to something. Love, you said about unity.
Yeah.
So is it when you're talking about unity, like we talk about like why isn't it unity between the black man and the black female?
Because
here we go.
The reason
going to get to this shit, yo. They always find that little avenue.
Because Love was
Let's go
talking
ahead and make
about
a
it,
U-turn.
and I wanted to go back to it because we always speak on unity. We speak on unity out, but we want people to be outside of the black community. We want them to unify with us,
but we can't unify with each other.
But we can't unify with each other. We can't be husbands and wives.
And friends,
we can't
have the girl. We can't be girlfriend. We can.
I think we can.
Listen, we can. But why is it that it's like everybody's
such a challenge?
Like, it's such
why
a challenge
so many broken
to be,
everything?
It's such a challenge to have black love. It's such a challenge to have black girlfriends.
Are y'all ready for this?
I
have the answer.
I had to really think about this. I
have the
think
answer.
About this.
You ready?
Quick. No, before you answer, real quick, I had to really think about this. I'm sorry. My apologies.
No,
that's
drag.
not want to cut
Go,
you off.
Charlie, go.
It's not even really with a drag thing because I had to really think about this. So are we really saying that there's not a lot of successful black relationships out here?
No, we're saying there's not enough of them.
Or are we saying, okay.
It's not enough of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not enough. And I can't say that like when like saying like the black father outside the home, even working with small children in the black community. And I have a small portion Hispanic families. Mm-hmm. I do see a lot of fathers working with their children and being like a family thing.
Oh, yeah.
They pick their children up. They get their children on the weekend. They fighting for their children. But at the same time, that's a small portion. That's Baltimore. So you think outside the box.
Because you want to know what it is? I'm going to be honest with you.
Baltimore.
I'm going to be honest with you. These days, for black men, it's kind of like, with black men, we try to be cool. It's not cool to be a deadbeat dad out here in these streets. Like, Because it's getting to the point where it's like
never
your real homeboys are looking at you now like, yo, you don't take care of your kids? Get the fuck out. I can't even really like. So it's getting to that point now. So that's what it is. It wasn't like that before. And I don't know if Skitty can agree. I think Skitty can agree with that. It wasn't. Now we're holding our homeboys accountable. We're holding people accountable for being fathers because it's like we already got this card stacked up against us. But if you making kids out here, man, at least take care of your children. Because it's like you can't have a leg to stand on with anything else with me.
So what if you fuck a side bitch? What if you fuck a bitch, a random bitch, and she get pregnant, she keep your baby?
Well, listen, hey, one, you made a decision. Two, she has nothing. If you knew going in, okay, she gets pregnant, but y'all had no relationship, nothing like that. If she decides to, have this child, and you like, okay, listen, you make sure you got a relationship with that child. Yeah, it can get ugly, it can get rough, but at the end of the day, your responsibility is that child. Your responsibility is not her. And that's where the lines get a little construed, you know what I'm saying, get a little blurry.
But you didn't want this motherfucking baby. You said get abortion.
Yeah, but you
even gave her the...
Life is beautiful.
You gave her the $450 to get the abortion.
Gave it to her and all that. What happened with it? She like, you know what? I'm just feeling like God talk.
Sometimes they act
Look,
like...
what they say. God talking to me, you know what? I just can't do this right now, even if you don't... Because this is what they throw the guilt trip.
Right, God
even if you don't want to be there, I'm going to just do it. Go ahead and do this on my own. I don't need you. We don't need you. So they instantly throw the guilt trip on the nigga, knowing the nigga don't want nothing to do with that. But they be saying that shit just to see if what the nigga next move gonna be, and that's kind of fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? But again, man gotta take responsibility because what he do? He laid up. He unprotected.
Men love busting them big nuts in a bitch pussy they barely know raw, and then their face be so tight when they get caught up. 18 years later. And they be so mad, hurt, and bitter. But on to Shane's question. Shane said, "Why
bitches love sticking their hairy pussy in a nigga face who they knew ain't had no goals or no ambition, and no money, and he lived with his mother, and they still was getting that motherfucking pussy ate."
Why she throw her hairy pussy on him?
Because niggas don't care anyway. Niggas don't care anyway. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, niggas eat the chicken with the little feather on it.
You think all these shit are getting waxed? You think all these shit are getting waxed?
All right, let me bring up something else. I'm about to be out of pocket.
Okay, what?
Why is it okay for black women to? Why is it okay? Okay, black women are so quick, or black people are so quick to throw out how white people try to take our culture. But why can't we admit when we try to take some of their culture too? Because black bitches was not taking no hair off their pussy. That was a white girl thing. Black bitches was not taking that in the 90s.
If you do look at old flicks, then everybody had the bush.
Yeah,
listen,
I thought that was a thing. Like I thought it was for everybody.
That shit was
all
not a
women.
black girl thing.
Can I be open and honest?
No, Shane.
I ain't even
because
know.
sometimes
No, Shane, please.
Shane, be honest, please.
No.
I thought hairy pussies was a thing.
Listen, sometimes I do be the wolf. The only time I'm not the wolf is if I'm going on vacation because I don't care.
See, at least we got somebody being honest. Because I know when all these women out here are not. Listen, I know for a fact all these women out here are not getting professional wax. They probably taking their boyfriends and this trimmers and shit, trying to be careful and cut that shit down.
Some people not getting the Brazilian, they getting the Boston Street.
Still got the little stubble down there. Still got the stubble action. You know what I'm saying?
Please
calling
don't end
wax.
up with no Nestle
Come on, y'all ain't all getting wax.
Do not.
Why are you putting it on that?
You be so quick to put that prickly shit in somebody's face and shit.
I did.
Y'all be doing the Nair treatment down there too.
And the motherfucker ain't gonna stop and say they ain't gonna eat it.
What you
Dr.
do?
Prickles.
I dropped down to get this motherfucker eagle that I go, what? How
you do, Shane?
You ever live with a chick? Yo, listen, you ever live with a chick who use Nair? That shit smells like fucking ammonia, my nigga. What? You ever smell Nair?
Time out. All right, so hold up. All right, let me give you a true. Let me give you a true.
Ladies who use Nair, just know that shit stinks.
I'm about to give you a true Nair confession.
That
Listen,
shit stinks.
So boom, one day I was in a rush, right? I had to hurry up and be out the house. So I skip my bathroom. I go to the bathroom that my daughter's gonna be using. I see a stick of deodorant. I'm like, shit, I need to put it on deodorant real quick. I put the deodorant, so I see it. I see the stick. I put the shit on real quick. Like, damn. I'm like, yo, something smell like pussy out here or something. I'm like, what's that smell? Yo,
not on some house party smell like pussy.
I was like, yo, my motherfucking arms was on fucking fire. Yo, it's fucking, yo, why do they put Nair in a fucking package that look like deodorant, yo? See? Man, I threw that shit on real quick, nigga. All the hair came out, nigga. My shit was raw. I had to walk around like this all day and shit.
That shit was probably raw.
Niggas just was real free up under there, yo.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we know that black men don't put their faces in anything. So, ladies, you really don't have to shave.
I keep trying to tell y'all that.
You know, you could save your $55 at European Wax. I heard that's how much it costs.
Listen,
you
ladies.
You could save your $55 at European Wax, but if you go for the first time, they will give you a complimentary wax, or it's like really discounted.
I don't want.
They come waxy maxy and shit.
I don't want I don't want to be waxed.
But don't be in the bathroom
What do you want?
trying to put
you want to just keep it natural?
I go down to a 1.
Yeah, see, that's what it. See, that's.
You ever seen a female with a cruddy?
Yeah, sometimes it be me. sometimes it be me. Like shit, during the wintertime, it go.
So the back of your neck is the kitchen.
November.
What's that?
That's the dining room.
That's the basement. That's the cellar. That's the
cellar. That's the attic.
That's the cellar.
Basement.
You know, your grandmother called it the cellar.
Mine's is
that's the cellar.
Listen,
No, that's the zinc.
She said the gazebo. The zinc.
My shit is a rose field. Like you can run through it.
The zinc.
You want to run through this motherfucker? You like.
Yo, you want to be lyric so bad, yo. Jason's lyric.
Give me that. You been run through that shit like.
what?
Let me move that out the way.
I don't know. Okay.
All right, whoa.
So is hair out of pocket or in pocket? I'm confused.
Well,
it's in pocket because niggas don't care. But
I'm gonna say hair is not out of pocket, yo. But like, you ain't gotta have no motherfucking mohawk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all depends.
You ain't gotta have no whole. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's like it depends. It's like how bad do you want your pussy ate? So
I
it's
see
like,
somebody had a pom
if you got
pom down
like
there.
a little bit of hair, you good. But just know if you got a little bush down there and a nigga gotta go search through to find that shit.
No, you don't. No,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, if you have a fat clit, you don't have to search for a fucking thing. That thing is like, hello, come visit me.
And then that shit get then
right here, my shit be like ding, ding,
look,
ding, ding,
this shit get wet and it be looking like a dry jerry curl down there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you ain't got no.
It be looking like it'll be looking like female bus driver hair and shit.
Oh, dry and shit.
It be like that.
Everybody had that one female bus driver that had the jerry curl. It should be looking pasty.
Shane is
Transfer.
Shane is representing for the
Tasha said it smelled like perm
tonight, and Shane's letting everybody know Team Furry is not dry.
Everybody ate a noun later with a little bit of paper still on there.
Ladies, just more important than the hair is
Everybody
hate when it happens.
a noun later with a little bit of paper on there. Like keep eating
Then
it.
you spit it out once you start.
You go.
I'm still here.
You go like this. You go. Like this.
Guys. All right, so you asked a question. I just want to answer really quick.
Okay.
You said, why is there no union between the black man and the black woman?
Why?
Did that right in the middle of our Black Power speech.
I just wanted to tell you the reason that there is no union between the black man and the black woman is because it is so deep rooted in us. Number one, not to show vulnerability, but also to have what is the word I'm looking for? Resentment. So I feel like, and this is just a theory, because you know I'm a theorist.
How many times you gonna move the mic?
Come on.
Until I get it right.
Come on,
Okay.
You right.
Is that okay?
Lock it in.
You know how I feel about this shit in my mouth, so I'm just like trying to get accustomed. 4 years later, I still can't get with it. So at the end of the day,
I got this shit pretty
I
good.
feel like, all right, Jappa Jaws, hold on, let me just. So I.
Go ahead.
No, because I hear him, and when I be watching this shit,
I'm ready for this. Go ahead.
So listen, I feel like you know it's deep rooted in us in our history to resent each other. I feel like the black man resented the black woman because sometimes she would be able to get in the house and she would get raped by the white master and stuff like that. And so the white master would play the black woman against the black man, right? Where we're slaves and we're all in this together.
I think sometimes it was consensual.
No, I'm not even going as far as say consensual, but I feel like if you're a black slave, right, and at the end of the day you're in slavery, I think you learn to maneuver how to motherfucking
live.
Alleviate, yeah.
You gotta live.
And I think that it started there. Like, and then I think on the reverse, I think that the black woman started to resent the black man because she felt like, why are you even letting this happen to us? There's power in numbers, and how is it that our race
Benjamin Banneker ain't go for that shit.
Wait. Yeah. How is it that our race, our black race, really let these weak ass white motherfuckers hold us into slavery, and we outnumbered them
because
they had guns.
Because we didn't know that.
We didn't know what guns were.
We couldn't communicate. We didn't know the language, so I can't look at. I can say we couldn't communicate We didn't know the language. It wasn't like I kidnapped you.
They grabbed our children.
They took our children. They took our wives.
Like, that's what I'm just saying. I feel like just so if you think about that, like from years ago, I'm not blaming nobody.
I think that
I don't think that plays into today. I think that if you look at it today, how easy was it for the white man to manipulate the black woman against the black man today? And what's the first thing that black men mention?
I think they have better finesse skills than us.
No, I think it's options today. I think it comes down to
I know a lot of them got mind fucked.
I get what you're saying, love. I totally get like that
men and women
mentality. Like if you're looking at it back, like as far as back in the day. But if you're talking about now, I think it comes down to options. I think it comes down to there's a lot of women out here and we getting it.
But I think it comes down to perception too, because people always think something else is better than something else, and it don't be better than nothing else.
And that's real right there. And no patience goes into that, because it's like as soon as you come into like a obstacle, something that's challenging you, people ready to back out, back off.
Your eyes be playing tricks on you.
I get that because that's me. Like, I feel like that's me. Like, just being honest. Like, when something happens, I feel like that. I may want to run. And I feel like I'm the type of person.
Important.
Like,
that's
I'm
important.
stuck between, like, should I run or, these are red fucking flags, bitch, go. Like, this ain't Six Flags. It ain't had fun. These are red flags, bitch, stop. But I'm also stuck on, like, should I hang in there?
The rest of your life
do
running?
I want to be strong? Do you keep running? Do you keep giving up when you got a partner? Like, do you say, okay, everybody's not going to be perfect? Because guess what? Because, bitch, I'm not perfect.
Right. So I think, you know what? And it's interesting that you said that. So I think it's really, let's get real specific. I think this really boils down to the single woman who has something going on for herself. Because that woman is different from the single woman who really, they're looking to get somebody to get them push them along. I'm just trying to be respectful, but you understand what I'm saying? Because the woman who really had stuff going on for themselves, or who has things going on, you're not really willing to allow certain things even off the jump. Just like you said, a man challenges you, you cringe. You already thinking like, hold up, what the fuck is this? I'm not used to that. Nah, you're not even in no position to really challenge. And some guys are born leaders. You understand what I'm saying? They don't mean no harm. They're just born to, you know what, I don't like that. Let's just do this. Let's do that. And some women not receptive to that. So I'm learning that that's part of it too. It's like we don't even give each other time to really like figure each other out. We just like, you know what, I know my ways. I'm set in my ways. I'm going with that. And if she doesn't respond to that, I'm just going to go to something else.
But look at this too, Charlie. A lot of us, and it's men and women, a lot of us believe what we see and not what we know.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? Because
or what we think we see.
Yeah, because by nature, it's like we shallow. It's like we go off of physical first.
Right. Just
it's
jump straight
I
to
like
the
that.
conclusion.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're being honest,
I go off with a
7 times, and I'm just going to be fair. 7 times out of 10, this person that you meet really ain't 100, like really lined up to what you really into. It's just like you try to pull out the qualities. You know what? Oh, I like that. I'm gonna try to ride off of that for a little while. But that quality of him doing this and that, if that starts to really like, build, I already know I'm gonna back out. So that's the problem. People don't be 100% compatible.
And I've seen men and women worship total pieces of shit.
Yeah, it's like puzzle pieces that don't go together, but you try to force it together and shit.
You knew this.
Can I say something? I think that the biggest misrepresentation, or is that the right word, is that successful women don't settle. Successful women are the ones that, because all they need a man for is to be a toy, they will. It's a lot of black women. It's twofold.
I agree.
You have the black women that her success plays against her because she's so fucking successful and so on herself that she creates an unrealistic standard of perfection in her mind, and she spends her life trying to chase it and never gets it. And then the other successful woman is the woman that knows, you know what? I don't need a motherfucking man. I desire and want him. I could take care of myself. So I want a toy. I don't give a fuck. He doesn't have to be financially stable. He don't really have to come with shit. As long as he shows me affection and he's there for me to jump on that dick when I want it.
But that woman,
I agree.
But that woman, though, at the end of the day,
And then that's why they be so mean and bitter.
You know what?
No, they didn't.
No, because them niggas. Them niggas. Listen.
Does that have an expiration date though?
It depends.
No,
it depends on her mate. It depends on the dude. That dudes that she's messing with. Because if a guy is fucking with a bitch, they got her shit together, decent looking, keep herself up, she handle her shit, and and when he's with her, at the end of the day, he's enjoying the perks of her hard work and her success. And it's like, okay, she cool. And you know what? In hanging with her, you fall for her. There's a lot of situations that come up like that too.
That's just true.
It started off as an opportunity thing, but then in it being an opportunity, you actually come to like and fall for the person. Right. And at the end of the day, and then the successful bitch is lucked up because now it's like, okay, I may have been in it knowing that he may be capitalizing, but in that he actually fell for me. We're compatible, and now we're building shit. And that female that's so successful is opening up doors for that guy that may have been lesser.
The percentages in her eyes. Of that one, though,
I just gave multiple scenarios. I'm not saying that's majority. I'm just saying it's 3 different ways when it comes to a successful black woman. And I said that to say that your first thing was like black women that are successful, they don't settle. And I was just letting you know that because there's not the numbers are not in a black woman's favor as far as her black brothers.
Yeah,
sometimes a lot of times they do settle.
I don't even want.
I'm front like they're not, but behind the scenes.
No, I'm not even really saying as far as a successful woman settling for a man. I'm saying that the successful woman, her patience is smaller, meaning that the successful woman, once she sees signs of things that you know what might not be for me. She's going to really end that much faster and really not give.
I'm telling you that's not true.
Okay. Again, outside looking in, I'm just going off of past experiences and, I'm saying situations I've speak to people about.
Somebody in the chat told you nice cake, Shane.
I'm just finding that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to successful women, like, they are set in their ways. They once they entertain something, and once that person, that guy just presents something that's just not, and it might not even be him. It's just you don't have patience. They're just going to cut it quick and move on to something else because they feel that, okay, well, I'm in a position where really I can get anything I want. They may feel like they're attracted or whatever. I just feel like that's what I see. Like the patience level is low. For the guy, I'm on a segue to real quick. I'm sorry, I don't want to keep taking over, but the guy too, because sometimes you got successful guys out here. We like what we like.
How many?
Facts. I mean, it's a lot these days.
So let's talk about this.
You got a lot these days.
Y'all define the successful. That's y'all.
Yeah, because the world don't work like it used to. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to know what the definition is.
A lot of hustlers out here and business owners.
There's a lot of hustlers and business owners, but how many compared to the black woman? How many? What's the pool like? So what's the pool like? What's it like? What's the
you know what?
To a black, the money.
Let's say
single because
I'm messing up because I'm putting success on it, and I can't do that.
It's a lot of successful black men.
And what defines success?
Yeah, and that's why I'm messing up. I'm messing up because I'm putting success on it, and that shouldn't even be the qualifying factor for successful black relationships. I don't want to make it about success. It's just I'm just using the preface of I'm noticing that when it comes to single people, and when it comes to women who are better off. As opposed to a woman who really is in a position who I ain't gonna say, but they know they need something. It's a different. That's a different type of woman.
Let me say something real quick.
That's all.
Right,
I agree with you. I agree. Just like with the man and the woman, a woman that want a man but don't need him is definitely is not gonna stick around for what a woman that needs a man but don't want him would.
Right.
Yeah,
but that's what you were saying. I understand that whole
and the patience level is much lower than it would be for the other woman.
Charlie, let me say something. It's been times in my life when I might have needed a man. Like when I need him, I say I need him because
and then needing him.
Whether it be
when I say I need him financially. And it was one time. It was one time, and I always say this when my enemy had to take care of me when I hated a person guts, but he had to take care of me because. That was the only person who could take care of me.
And did you put up with things that you necessarily didn't want to? Because
I had to put up with something that I actually cringed almost every time I didn't want to be touched. I cringed
just to have sex with him.
But at the time, like I needed that person. Not one time. At one point, I needed him physically because I couldn't move. I couldn't wash up. I couldn't wash myself. But he had hurt me so bad deep down. Like, it was fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it just was at that moment, like, I needed him because he was the only person who could take care of me. But when I got better, it was on.
And that's what happens in the black community too, I think. Is that I think that, have you guys ever heard of like when they're like, oh, when a black guy's doing bad, he got a black bitch by his side, but the moment like the whole basketball player, football player thing, the moment that he gets into like an amount of riches, he got a white bitch or whatever next
I've
to
heard
him. What do y'all think about
nonsense?
That? Yeah, because I do find a whole lot of commonality with what these wives look like when it comes to basketball players. With the exception of a few, with the exception of the LeBrons.
That's the only ones but those are the only ones they showing you.
Right.
Yo, there's a lot of people that got black wives, yo.
Got black wives. Right.
Some of them is still with the same chick they was in high school.
Exactly.
LeBron.
Well, he's one, so I don't think we should make one.
And that's the number one guy. And then
Magic Johnson.
Y'all take 3 other guys when it's like 150 people in the league. Y'all take 3 other guys.
And despite all of his bullshit, Magic Johnson still got his wife
and Cookie.
Despite all the bullshit, you understand what I'm saying?
Don't try to drag
the
Cookie,
ultimate black wife of
Cookie
the NBA.
Stuck by his side. Cookie shows you what a strong black woman do.
She's the ultimate.
And that's another thing.
That's a motherfucking.
Can we define?
Not one white woman would have did that.
Can we define?
No disrespect to my Caucasian women out here.
Why do black women have to deal with so much bullshit from a black nigga in order to earn his love? This nigga
How you know she ever lost?
I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't even think.
It's a struggle story. Black women fucking love.
One question. As far as black women, why is it no? Why you don't never hear white strong? Why you don't never hear white strong woman? Hispanic strong woman.
They're out there.
It's always black.
You want to know why?
It's always the black woman gotta be strong. I'm gonna go back to Megan. Megan got shot.
Oh shit! Here we go.
This bitch got shot, and she still had to be strong. Why she had to be strong? She had to be strong for the man, so everybody in that car won't get killed. So why is it that the black woman has to always be strong?
Because y'all built for that. That's what y'all
Who
understand.
says who?
The black man says
built
that.
us for that. Okay, I get it.
God
y'all
built y'all
seen us
for
going
that.
in them houses back in the day, and come out, we feeding the white kids on our titty. We feeding our black kids.
We got the white baby on our titties and the
we
black
can
baby
fuck
on
in
our
the
titties.
house.
Brady,
Our titties is sagging because we feeding everybody. Everybody want milk and
that's why the titties is sagging.
You know what I'm saying? And why? How did we get to be built so strong? Who said that?
Why we gotta be strong?
We're women. But then the same thing that y'all want us to be built for is the same thing we get knocked against because we not soft and we too aggressive and we masculine. Well, goddamn, you think?
All right, so y'all talking about this? Oh, but why NBA players got to go get the white girl? Well, what about Travis Kelce that got the black girl? So what about her? Travis Kelce.
I like them. They're a cute couple. Go ahead, Shorty.
Oh, yeah. Now let's go ahead. Now let's go ahead, Shorty.
You know what? Because we paralyze ourselves. We love our ratchet black men so much. Yeah. We be feeling bad when we step out. But I think that if black women dated outside their race more, other races love black women. I'm telling you.
Would you suck a white dick?
Huh?
Would you suck a white dick?
That's the problem. Because I don't like. Okay. So anyway, that's not a good question for me.
I'm serious.
You know how I feel about the whole thing.
Like Charlie, would you fuck a white lady and would you marry her and take her home?
See, you added more onto it. See, you first started off when I fuck a white lady.
Let me go back to love.
Then you added on when I marry her and take her home.
Dick and marry him and take him home.
I don't know about sucking him off, but I wouldn't be close to marrying outside of my race.
Okay, Charlie, would you suck a dick and marry a white lady?
I hope he's not sucking no dick, Shane.
Hold up.
Skirt. Sorry, hold on, wait.
Skirt all the way, skirt.
Sirens.
I know. Listen,
no, Charlie,
I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
Would you be with a white woman? And would you be with a white bitch and take her home and marry her? Take her home to your daughters to raise your daughters.
Me personally, no, that I wouldn't. I couldn't do that. No, this is personally me because I don't see on what level we could really connect. With you know what I'm saying?
On the human level.
But my human level and her human level might not be the same as far as the mental state.
Yeah,
I already know
she can't.
She really can't begin to tap into what we've been through. She's only seen through media, through she can't really tap into what we've been through as black people. So I don't see
the bitches that love black dick always know what a nigga been through, and they always jumping from a bullet.
No,
they be in the hood.
They know what come with us.
They always love Tyrone.
White women know what comes.
Go see him in jail.
No, for the most part, white women know what comes with black men,
and they be riding.
So
no, they don't. How do they know what come with black women? How do white women know what come with black men?
Come on now, I ain't even.
Surely, how do they understand our struggle?
No. I'm not even talking from a respect of our struggle. No, I'm talking about as far as she was talking from a respect, from an aspect of like what attracts them to us. And the rhetoric
those
is
big dicks.
So because you got a big dick and they want to be
white bitches
but
love
that
it.
don't. But that's what I'm saying. That don't
white
mean
men have small
that
dicks.
don't mean they want to take us home to white daddy. You understand what I'm saying?
The ones in the hood do. They'll ride for you. The ones in the hood.
No, not the ones in the hood.
It's not the same though.
They ain't the same.
The ones at University of North Carolina. The ones who play for those little black boys in Kentucky who go to all those little states.
But they know what come with that. So see,
and guess what?
They know what come with that. When black Tommy go to Kentucky playing basketball, daddy's telling her to go to that party tonight and go mingle with such and such, because he know what the potential is with that. And she's not making that decision. White daddy is. He's saying, yeah, what?
Listen,
you ain't going to the party tonight?
Y'all don't remember that?
You understand what I'm saying? So they know.
And the white girl looking at the black guy, she just lusted so hard.
They love the Mandingo war.
I know what's up.
Oh, you talking about when they walking on the beach or something like that?
No, the kids they on the football field, and the white girl go. Oh, she just like.
They know what it
she
is.
Wants
it's
some
like
of that BBC.
One of them things. But let's go back to the slave, like you said, though. Let's go back to the slave time. Don't you think that's what happened? How
they were?
You don't think even though that
black niggas was phony as shit. After they was done picking cotton all day, and
they had to go beat
them white bitches was just watching them glisten in the sun. And then they like
no. But I'm just going back to the real story though, because I'm saying like that the slave owners, were fucking our women, right? But you don't think that those wives were seeing those big buff black men out there and getting bust down? They were getting bust the fuck down.
You want some? I know you've been out in that field all day, and hold on, just 1 second.
Let me
get you a cold glass of water.
And then just like the story,
why you sound just like one of them? This is Candyland, nigga.
And that go back to that movie. What was that movie with
Django?
Not Django. Started seeing the white women as a prize. Because at the end of the day, that's how that shit started.
No, not Django. The other movie with Michael.
These are just theories.
With the guy that what was his name? It was Jamie Foxx in the movie when he played the prisoner guy. Remember, he was on trial for raping the white girl, but he really didn't rape her. The white girl wanted him. He fucked her, and then they found out, so she had to say he raped him. He was just going to go with it just to be not good. But that's what I'm saying. It's like. That's what would have happened back in the slave days. White woman fucking one of the slaves. She would make it seem like he's raping her, and he probably got the fuck killed.
Oh, so
but they wanted us.
If they get caught,
so that goes on right now.
Are you saying you gave? Are you saying your fellow
Michael B. Jordan? That's his name.
Are you saying Michael B. Jordan.
I forgot the name of the movie though. He was Michael B. Jordan was the lawyer, and Jamie Foxx was the prisoner.
Are you saying your fellow forefathers bust that dick down to them white bitches because if they didn't? Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is this: just like our slave owners,
why couldn't you say no? No, Jezebel, listen, you ain't getting this.
This is BBC. How the rhetoric of white women.
That's for this book bosom queen.
Yo, that back then we didn't even know what a BBC was because they didn't give us no books. You like, okay, yes, ma'am. Say what now?
So let me tell you why you could connect on a human level. Because the white bitches are sneaking out fucking the black niggas on the cotton fields. The white men are sneaking the black bitches in the house because they thick, round, nice tits and ass. You see how color don't matter? Why were we sneaking to fuck the other race if it was so wrong?
Who's sneaking?
It's about a power thing.
Back then,
it's a power thing.
The white master slaves were sneaking to fuck the black
Everybody
women.
was still fucking everybody.
Yeah,
that's why the niggas had corona way back then.
Back to my point of, we're a human race.
Right.
Say that in the mic.
But we're a human race, but we don't all act as a human race. That's the problem. We are a human race, just like you said, but we don't all act as such.
I'm not gonna say that.
I think that we can all connect with no matter what color on a human level is the point that I was making. We are from molecules color don't make and a cells. We all have the same We need veins. We need arteries. We have the same basics. It's when people start to give us titles and labels and shit. That's when everything fucked up.
It's the hair.
And people get mad at us because this skin color. See, the thing is, they think we got magic in our skin.
We do.
And then
it's not magic.
And
no,
so
it's not magic.
It's melanin.
We're normal.
It's melanin.
The thing is, they think the reason we can dribble that ball and catch that football so good and all those things they admire about us, which is why they put us in fucking bullpens to fucking fight against each other for their pleasure before we made it a sport and paid the entertainment. They think our skin is why we're so magical because they're like, what else could it be that they're different from? Because they know outside of our skin color, human people we're the same. We're a human race.
It's like natural sunblock.
Yeah, and
like really.
And so then it becomes they fucking have magic. So I'm threatened by him because he has a power that I don't have.
I see where you going with this.
I know my power.
What's the threat? So
when I bust this, when I know my power.
What's your power?
I don't burn.
Okay, that's what your power is.
I know my
Unscorchable.
power. I know my power, and so with that being said, I just challenge all my black brothers and sisters out there that are listening to not only challenge your inner power, but challenge the power of those around you. Speak life into your brothers and sisters. I think that the problem with this black community too is like we are so quick to speak negativity and cancellations and everything that is so not about unity instead of speaking life into fellow man and fellow woman.
That's true. And
so I'm going to speak life into everybody just right now.
I don't want to get political. I don't want to get political real quick, but yo, we got to vote. It's coming up November the 6th. We got to vote, y'all. It's coming down to the wire. And this is the problem. See, people thinking that, you know, Trump is just going to lose now just because of the climate of what's going on right now.
Wait, go back to that date.
My bad. I'm sorry. Did I say the wrong date?
November 3rd.
November 3rd? My apologies, y'all. My apologies. Sometimes I'll be wrong, but I swear to goodness, I like to check myself.
Why don't you tell them that there's going to be Jordans if you, like,
no,
vote?
Well.
That was racist.
No.
No.
Objection. Objection, Your Honor.
It's important, y'all. Like, you know.
They stand in line for that.
Listen, and I'm gonna be fair.
I'm sorry, my
line. Niggas don't stand in line for Jordans no more.
Because, like I said,
because they got the plug. Shout out to Roy G.
Being that I'm the Baltimore ambassador and all, I gotta really talk from an aspect of how people in the inner city think. Like, because we always think that our vote ain't gonna count anyway and all that, but I think this election, y'all, is real important. It's
Talk
like
to him, G.
It's like, okay. We might not really follow everything that Biden is talking about right now. We know how it works as far as the Republican Party bringing out all of the negatives of what this man probably previously stood for. But if you're going to think about it like that, we got to like pick the lesser of the two evils, y'all. So it's like Biden is the only way we're going to think that we're going to even get out of where we are right now.
Have we been manipulated to believe that? Like Ice Cube said, why aren't all these motherfuckers trying to earn our vote?
First and foremost, let me say this. My view is only my view. I'm not trying to put my view on anybody else. I'm just trying to think of the grand scheme of what's going on right now. And I personally think that Biden is going to be the way out of where we are right now, or the beginning of getting out of this shit that we in. Me personally. So
I ain't talking about it. I'm not voting for Trump, though.
Hey, yo, one thing I'm going to say is, yo, a lot of y'all, all right, I get it. You know what I mean? We need to vote. We do need to vote. You know understand what I'm saying? But if y'all motherfuckers don't start taking accountability for y'all actions and getting y'all shit together, the vote not going to matter. You can vote for Tu Wong Fu out this motherfucker. That shit ain't going to make no motherfucking difference, yo. Niggas got to stop trying to scam. Yo, at the end of the day, that shit's not going to work. I don't care how much of it works. You know, you see shit work in the beginning. This shit is going to end at the end of the road, nigga. Get right, take care of your shit, and then vote.
Yeah,
Can I just say something really quick? Can we just not push people just to vote for the president, but vote for the people in your that can make a difference directly in your communities? I think that's the biggest thing. Is that I think that we think that, oh, if I vote for the president, what's happening in my communities right now is going to change. And honestly, I'm going to be honest. I didn't pay attention in social studies. I didn't give a fuck.
Because the studies wasn't social. They was talking about some 1814
there's
shit.
a part of me,
Right.
I'm happy.
That's not true.
There's a part of me that's happy
it.
that I didn't pay attention in social studies because I'm not as brainwashed. Because I really think that like I am royalty and like So I didn't have slaves. I had like tigers and stuff. But okay. So anyway, the point that I'm making is that I think that we think that it's just the presidential election is the most important. And honestly, I think that we lack knowledge in what elections are happening in our communities that affect our school system and our resources. So, Charlie, I definitely appreciate you reaching out to the mass and letting them know how important it is to vote. And I just wanted to add on to what you were saying and saying it's not just voting for the president, but it's also voting for, what's going on in your communities and making sure you're putting proper people in positions.
Man, vote them old ass 80-year-old racist motherfuckers that's still in the Congress out, man. Shit, that's what the fuck niggas need to be voting on.
Yeah, and this is my thing. It's like I'm just speaking on what's coming up immediately. Like,
Every time
how
I speak,
can
I'm gonna
we
have my
make it
victory music on.
because it's like, okay, we already have a lot going on. We got a lot to deal with, and I'm gonna be honest, but I know that for Black people, the president is probably the last thing on their minds. Because we know that even with Biden coming right in office,
anyway,
we're still going to be in the same position as far as when it comes to police brutality. You know what I'm saying?
What is he
when
saying
Black
about
men
that?
come into contact with, law enforcement. You know, understand? We got PTSD now, y'all. Y'all got to really understand. Like, police officers got to understand. We got every Black man got PTSD from here on out, and y'all got to understand that when y'all approach us. I don't even care if it's about a speeding ticket. I don't care if it's for your tent's too dark. I don't give a fuck what it's about. Y'all got to approach us knowing that we are already damaged, and y'all got to, you know what I'm saying? Come with compassion. Y'all got to proceed with compassion now, not proceed with caution. Y'all got to proceed with compassion with us now.
And
You understand what I'm
Charlie,
saying?
I just want to say something. It's not just Black men that have post-traumatic stress disorder. Shout out, rest in peace, Sandra Bland. I got pulled over by cops 2 weeks ago, and I was terrified.
Our Black women. Oh, listen.
I was terrified when that cop pulled me the fuck over.
I definitely don't want it
Chinese
to
officer. Shout out to him because he was cool, but I can't
apologies,
front.
love.
When that light came on, that like my heart, and I just
He's trying to right in your face.
Here's how he did it. I just put out my job, and I was on FaceTime being pressed and stupid. And I don't know where the fuck this nigga was at, and I heard the lights, and it was the loudest sirens I've ever fucking heard. And he just pulled behind me, and then I was like, okay. And then I stopped, and this nigga's on his mic like, pull over, get off the way, being on fucking stupid extra.
See?
And then I pulled into another business next to my job, and he came over and shit. And I realized that I do have an attitude problem, and I really try to check it when cops come. Because I just don't, that's the post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm mouthy and spicy, but around a cop, I want to be able to say how I feel, but also choose my words wisely because I don't want to set a tone or a vibe where this nigga started smelling weed in my car. So at the end of the day, a bitch gotta be real humble. So when he came to my shit and he's like, I pulled you over, I'm like, I don't. Because I really didn't. Because I wasn't even thinking FaceTime.
I was say, unfortunately not.
Right. And he was like, well, you were on your phone. And so I came up with a lie real quick.
Oh, you got put over on your phone.
Yeah, I was
like, nigga, that was an Amber Alert. You see that? The great call.
I was like, no, I just got off of work and I had one of my
now.
employees. I literally just had to give him a direction. And I just called him real quick. I'm not even out the parking lot for real because I wasn't out the parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that is petty though.
Did he let you go?
And so he did let me go. He came back and he was a nice, cool ass officer. I ain't gonna front. So I was like, officer, I ain't never been pulled over for my phone type shit. So he was like, all right. And he kind of got smart with me a little bit. And I got smart with him. And I'm like, all right. So he went to his car and shit. 2 other police officers pulled up. I thought I was done for. I'm like, so I'm gonna get knocked.
No, as long as you don't see that van. If you see the van, it's a wrap.
Right.
So I was like, by my job though. And so when he came back, he was like 2 things. And he was like, first of all, why did you lie saying you never got pulled over for speeding? I was like, I said I never got pulled over on my phone. But he was like, oh yeah, that is what you said. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. But he was like, but my boss told me to let you go or whatever because you working after hours. Some old slick shit. So he was, listen, that was my experience with the
That's
cop.
not cool.
Right, but I guarantee you for a Black man that probably, not saying it would have went to the extreme, but before a Black man,
that charge wasn't valid
he
enough.
probably would have still got that ticket at least. You understand what I'm saying?
I was like, Officer Wong, please.
Do you guys know that if you have an iPhone, you can set Siri up so she can record your transaction with the police?
The person I was on FaceTime with was like, put the phone up. Let me see everything that's happening. But I was so nervous.
Siri, what's the police at?
No, you have to set it up so where it's those Siri.
That definitely wasn't the instructions
you
you
have
gave.
an app named Police.
Nigga, you got shit out of luck.
Hold up. Shout out to Siri for holding it down.
bullshit.
Siri like, nah, yo, you got company.
Siri
Yeah, Siri, like you got to be a little bit more specific.
I don't know how that's gonna play out for you.
Oh,
right
wait.
there, champ.
Speaking of police, what y'all think about 6ix9ine in Chicago?
Man, I don't think nothing about 6ix9ine. Period.
They letting
yo.
6ix9ine drag,
Why
so
y'all
he
keep giving that
dragging.
energy, yo?
All I say with him, expiration date.
They can't
That's
do
all
shit
I
with him
say.
and his security officers.
Right,
He got
yeah,
like
that
10
man-
of
that
them.
milk almost spoiled.
Expiration date.
They got like 10 of them, and he wears a bulletproof vest everywhere. So he knows that he's gonna get caught slipping.
You know, gentlemen, he was only in for 30 seconds.
It's to the point with him now. Somebody
overwhelmed.
want that clout. They want that clout. Yeah, I took.
Yeah, because he's
6ix9ine.
being disrespectful.
Somebody want that.
He's going to where people's
Yeah, you
people's
don't go to
died,
Chicago. That's
and
a little
then-
different.
and kissing
That's a
the
little
floor and
different.
He been
doing
he been to LA, he been to Chicago. Somebody gonna get his ass.
Yeah, and here's what it's gonna
being
be.
disrespectful
Mark my
now,
words.
all the way.
It's gonna come from the inside. Because trust me, everybody could be at some point at that level. All it would take is reaching out and find. That's why his police officers are masked. They don't want nobody trying to bottom niggas.
I think
it's
somebody
got
might be
that.
directing them to do this. Yo.
I think so too. You gotta say it's like we
I think
already.
it's somebody this deep behind the scenes, probably.
We didn't already. It's like okay,
Like
it's like
Diddy?
okay, you're a rat.
Not
It's like
a Diddy, but somebody.
you're a rat.
Somebody
Be a
pulling the
rat over
strings.
there. You know what I'm saying? It's like be a rat
Drop the
over
fucking
there.
name.
I think he do a little too much. He been
Steve
going
Rifkin.
up.
Yeah, it's like, but now when you trying to be a rat and now you trying to be a smart ass, come in the hoods and you know what I'm saying, troll and be a smart ass. It's like you purposely doing these things.
I think those are orders.
If you can't go to Bella No Chains, where can you go?
All right, I got another
That was
question.
on point right there.
What y'all
yo.
think about?
Not
What
better,
y'all think
don't
about?
say.
All right, what y'all think about Jeffree Star? Do y'all know? Who
Oh
Jeffree
man, yeah.
Another black man being a fucking embarrassment.
See.
A bride's dress covered in blood as she tended to multiple victims shot outside a popular nightclub in Baton Rouge. Good evening, I'm Chris Nakamoto. 3 people were shot outside that club. Party goers say they were
Should have been beefing at their wedding. Why would you bring this to somebody else's club? That's sad.
Hazel London was inside the club.
Y'all
when
know
she
shit
heard
about Hazel
gunshots.
London, yo. I'm
It's
trying to
upsetting me and my homegirl because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to Better No Chase, where the hell could you go?
Detectives.
Star? Is that how we feel about Jeffree Star?
No,
Is that
not
how we
at
feel
all.
about Jeffree Star
Hold up.
fucking one of our black men?
Hey, y'all want to talk about these
that real?
black guys with?
Yeah.
No, I don't think this is gonna work out for me. Go.
I'm asking
think
y'all.
I can't-
I'm really asking
I
y'all.
love my black kings.
hold up,
It's
love,
the embarrassments I
listen,
can't.
As a baby
What about
mother.
Jeffree Star, though?
As a baby mother.
I love my black kings. It's the black embarrassments I can't get with.
We ain't all embarrassed.
And that's when y'all might hear that Oprah shit in my voice, but I love my black.
Are you
black
familiar with the
kings and
Jeffree
queens.
Star
We
shit?
need y'all to love us. Y'all know
I
that. We
love the
need
fuck out
y'all.
of
We
black
need
people,
our
but it's the black embarrassments I
black
can't
men
get with.
need our
Like the
black
fucking
women
with
to
Jeffree
embrace
Star cooking
us.
them burgers. I
It's
can't.
like y'all know how we
I
are.
can't with
We
the nose
do.
rings. I
We
can't.
Y'all know how we are. We need y'all regardless.
Hold on, Charlie. Let her get it out.
We
Like,
do
you know,
love-
I can't do a repeat, but
We
it
do.
did
What
that.
he make him?
He fucking sitting there making that nigga fucking burgers and shit on the grill and shit. That's the niggas I can't stand.
No,
with
wait.
them nose rings, I can't.
I'm sorry. The baby mother is like,
Dragon.
baby, I'm so sorry. How could you do this to me? This is how strong black women are. This
Gotta
is,
be.
This is how strong
You
black
gotta eat
women
that
gotta
up.
be.
Your niggas fucking a whole tranny, a ghost face tranny.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
The
You don't know
fuck?
about that, son?
A racist one.
Man, I'm
missed this.
trying
I
to
must
delete
have
that
missed
shit out of my
all of
memory,
this.
even
A
seeing it.
A racist one.
And
your
you'll wear like a 15.
Listen, so how do you respond to that? Listen, how do you respond to that? How do you respond as a woman? How do you respond to your husband or your child's father or the person you're in a relationship having a relationship with a tranny and
A racist tranny.
a racist tranny?
A racist ghost face tranny.
I can't.
I don't even know if you're just
With
a
a
whole
wig.
tranny. You're just a.
A man with a wig.
That's
He's just a guy, yo.
Outside of my
your husband
expertise.
is having a relationship with
that shit
a
wild.
outside
like
of
with
my
a
expertise.
transvestite.
There,
So
He been
how do
cooking
you?
whole
full-
4-course meals for this motherfucker
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
He be cooking burgers with the onions in them.
And listen,
yeah.
The burgers had onions in them peppers. I
Cutting the lettuce up and all that shit.
I know real burgers when I
Homegirl is
see
like,
one. It
"Please,
was onion
baby,
chunks
come
in them
home."
burgers. Y'all know how I love my onions in the burgers.
Homegirl was like, please come home. What can I do?
Yes, and his wife
I'll
is
do anything.
the girlfriend.
And
I
that's
could
what-
do any. I'll work. She's like, I'll work
Wow.
extra fucking hours.
And
Is she black or mixed?
She fucking black.
social media.
Where have I been? Oh Lord have mercy.
She like, I'll work fucking extra hours.
And this is the shit. This is the
So you can
patheticness I'm
leave
talking
Jeffree
about.
Star
Is Jeffree
alone.
Star in pocket or out of pocket?
Jeffree Star is in pocket because he called him a BBC. But the nigga he's fucking is out of pocket.
Yeah.
I told you everybody want that black magic, so I'm not mad at Jeffree Star for catching a dummy on the when you go fishing. What is that, a rod?
Yep.
All right. Jeffree Star put some worms at the end of the rod.
He put bait.
He went to wherever the fuck this guy's from,
What
and
the
I'm sure
rod?
they have a dam or a harbor, the fishing rod, and he threw worms. And when he threw the worm on the rod in the whatever the dam, it wasn't even the ocean.
The dam.
He pulled out what the fuck the nigga cooking in the burgers with the onions inside. Now I know I've referenced this burger with the onions inside, but I love homemade burgers. And the fact that this man,
Yo, this shit look wild weird.
this man feels, he's like playing slave to Jeffree Star,
You ever seen
carrying
Mr.
him on
Church?
his back. Making them full course meals, chopping the onions up
He
like his
making Mr.
grandmother
Church
taught
meals
him.
up in that motherfucker.
He cutting them onions up like his grandmother taught him.
He garnishing that shit at the end.
Oh my God.
Baby, you know how,
He making them a care. He caring for them. He caring. He made that one care.
The same way you cut onions up when you add it to your
much
tacos.
apologies, Chris.
Onions,
You know,
green
we
peppers, all
unfollowed.
that
it's
shit.
how you. Let me tell you, fellas, how a bitch cut them onions and peppers for you let you know how much she fuck with you.
Yeah, fellas. If she
I
put
could
the
have been put
onions
them in
in
seafood salad.
the onions and the green peppers going in the ground beef, and she doing it like that.
What if she just peel it up? What if she just peel a piece off?
Hey,
and throw
She
it in
don't
the
know
thing?
because she don't know how to
You
cook.
ain't shit.
If
My
she
boyfriend
taking
mama
it-
got me. My
if
boyfriend
your
mama
girl-
told me to get a chopper.
If your girl just going to go and get the frozen Mars burgers and just throwing them
Nope.
Throw
Might wanna
them
check your
on
chick.
that brick frozen.
Might
You
wanna
can
check
tell
your
how a
chick.
bitch feel about you by how she cut the fucking
I
onions and peppers.
I need
But
a turkey
listen,
burger. I need a
my
good
boy-
If them
turkey
shits ain't in
burger.
little squares,
Listen, my
I need
boyfriend
my-
mother told me get the chopper. So my boyfriend mother put me on. She said,
The
Shayna,
gun?
she got the chopper. She got the
should've just hit the-
motherfucking chopper. No,
Onion chopper?
You don't even got to hit the button. You don't even got to hit the button.
What
You
it do?
plug it up and then you hit the little button and you go, and then your shit chop.
Woo.
And then she go Shane.
She only break that off a nigga she love.
She go Shayna Bana. Go ahead and make.
Shayna Bana.
Yeah, that she call me Shayna
Oh,
Bana.
you
Go ahead
gonna
and make that
mix
seafood
names?
salad. So
Uh-oh.
now I don't make seafood salad. I
That's
make
why you be
shrimp
having these
salad.
niggas falling in love, because they be thinking you filleting them onions and you using the machine and shit.
No, my new boyfriend mother told me about the chopper. I ain't know about the chopper. Cause
I don't use the chopper. I take my time.
No, I'm on a chopper
And I
cause
cut.
it's made with love.
I cut each fucking
The milk can make it easy for you now. They give
don't
you
know.
they give it to you already chopped up now too. You can get lazy with the supermarket because they already got your onions and green peppers already chopped up.
You
They
got
got
that
the little
shit in the
packs.
frozen bag.
Oh,
no
They
more.
got
really
the
do.
real
They
peppers.
really
Yeah,
do.
they
Let me
already got it chopped up for you.
You just give them up to
But
$1.
it- but-
Charlie say sometime,
Yeah,
bitch.
say sometime.
Charlie
Listen,
say
I just
sometime,
want the
bitch.
care. Just show me you
I
care.
want more head time.
Hey, that-
and while you
that's
trying to
what
cut, go to the
do it.
market. Just get the fucking.
Just get the little bowl,
cut
yo.
that shit. Just get the little.
Sprinkle them in there.
That's all
You
I
don't
need.
even need a
Listen.
chopper.
Look at love face. Look, you can tell by how much a bitch love you and how she cut your onions.
Yeah.
You don't
This
even.
nigga said, "Bitch, go to Safeway." I've already
You can
chopped.
tell how much a bitch
Yo,
love
take
you
your
by
ass
the
to
way she
Safeway.
cut your onions. I like that.
Can we go to
line.
a commercial break, please, after that?
Wait, because Walmart has them cut already.
Y'all played.
So you can just sprinkle the.
Yeah. They probably cost.
like, yo, hold
They probably
up.
cost a little bit more because of the labor, but they there.
Y'all
No,
played.
they probably using the chopper.
You know the regular onion like 99
They are using the
cents,
chopper.
but to get the onion that's already chopped up probably like 139
Listen,
because they put the
Miss
labor
Karen-
in. You know what I'm saying? It's a little higher.
Miss Karen was like, Shane. Miss Karen was like, Shane the band to get the chopper. I'm telling you, I cut my time from making seafood salad and shrimp salad from 1 hour. I cut it into like a half an hour because I got the chopper.
The chopper. Get to the chopper.
Get the little chopper, plug it up.
And you know what? If you making shrimp or seafood salad,
Y'all
And
talking
you-
about the
and
shrimp
you-
and
and-
seafood salad kind of
and
nigga
you
over
cut
here.
your
Like,
shrimp in half, sit the fuck down.
oh my god!
I don't like that.
Hold on. You just see people out there who
Yeah.
make that shrimp salad and cutting the shrimp.
If you gotta
Not
cut
me.
your shrimps in
What if
half
they
for your
got
shrimp
the-
salad,
what if they got the jumbo?
go ahead and make a tuna
Not
salad.
me, because I
What
tell
if they
people
got some
straight off the
jumbos,
back.
though?
Wait, I tell people straight off the back. No, ain't no fucking jumbo. You don't cut no jumbo in half. I tell
Yeah.
them straight
But
off
all
the
like-
back.
Big
When
chunks.
people ask me to make
I-
that
I
seafood
like that
salad
too.
or that
Yeah.
shrimp salad,
What you do, shorty?
I said, tell them. I say, they say how much? I said, depends on what you
What
like.
size shrimp?
What size
Yeah,
shrimp
You want the
like?
baby joint? You want the tiger?
Because for me, I
what?
like
The what, love?
colossal. No, You gotta mix it all up. You gotta get colossal. You gotta get the jumbo. You gotta extra large and large.
God damn, bitch, right? You got Sebastian and all his friends.
You better put a whole crack in there, motherfucker.
This bitch got the whole under the sea crab.
Samples.
This bitch said you gotta get the colossal, the baby. You gotta get Sebastian.
It's my shit made with love.
Sebastian?
It's my hold up, wait. It's my shit made with love.
I ain't gonna front. Shane seafood salad's good as shit.
I will go.
Samples.
Man, bring that shit to the
Y'all
next
heard
show.
it
I
here
don't want to hear
first,
shit else
y'all.
about
You
it.
just be like,
That shit weak as shit until you bring it up here.
you just want something.
Man, I need that. We need that. Y'all heard it here first. Shane with the big seafood salad and full of fat.
So when's last time
Coming
you had
next
some
week.
seafood
We about to
salad,
put you
Charlie?
on be waiting.
Charlie, I think you probably already had my recipe because somebody be like, "Can I have my? What's your recipe?"
Listen now.
And I get it.
They don't mean they made it like you, cause
I get these.
they ain't had you there to put your toe in it, shorty.
I know one thing. I don't know about.
You know how it is getting recipes and the person who originated the recipe making it. It's a little different. You know what I mean?
I don't know what nobody else
It ain't
got to
got the
say, but
same
my
love.
remix to any fucking thing is mouth watering.
I ain't gonna lie, cause one day we went over to St. Mary's, and Love ordered the food. She ordered that shit. The way she ordered it sounds so spectacular. I was like, yo, give me one of them. I don't even know what the fuck I want no more. She was like, give me the extra gravy.
Yeah.
I
know how to listen. I'm not thick for nothing. My taste buds is very like.
Hey, yo, East said, keep cutting them onions, baby.
Yes.
Who did?
He did. Erica.
Oh, yes.
Keep
See what I'm
cutting
saying?
them
Eat.
onions
See, let me tell you something about my bitch.
She
Eat.
said, put your all of that motherfucker.
Erica the type that'll put
Now
on
we getting
some.
the chopper.
Let me tell you about my bitch, Erica. Erica is the type that'll put on some heels with the fur around the toes and go chop her onions up.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
No, you know what that's called? Ambiance.
Yeah,
And
we love it.
And the knife that she's chopping the onions with, the knife she's chopping the onions up with will have fur on it too. That's the type of bitch Erica is, and I fuck with it. That's why she like
fur knives and fur heels in the kitchen.
Let's come on.
Look, Herbie in the background with some shades on. She cut. Yo, I ain't gonna fly. Y'all one fly ass couple, y'all. I was living through your whole birthday with y'all and shit. I was like, damn.
Let's wrap this shit up. Let's go.
Shout out
that
to
means
man.
Shane got some dick to
She
sit on.
ready to go get them onions
Shane,
chopped.
how you say you been on your tippy toe since what age?
I've been on my tippy toe since probably 15, not 16.
My God, Froggy Ribbit.
Wow.
Y'all don't know how
I ain't fresh out.
They call my bitch Ribbit.
Oh,
You can call me
Snap and
Ribbit.
pop.
You can call me Pop, Drop, and Lock It. You can call me, what the fuck that shit is, the Tootsie Roll.
The butterfly.
You can call me Butterfly. You can call me 69.
Call my bitch
You can call me
Kermit.
whatever the fuck you want to call me.
Well, what
Guess what?
Huh.
I get on these toes and I got mega knees.
Shane, don't fucking lie to the
Bitch,
I let you live. But you took it too far when you said you got Meganese, bitch. You had
Saturday Night Live, 1500 radio. It's 1500 weekend. Social load is in the building.
No.
the butterfly. That's old. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
I don't know what you mean.
That's Tootsie Roll.
Hey, that's Tootsie Roll. 1500 weekends.
Where else can you have a good time
Social
like this,
loneliness.
guys?
That used to be video 134 on the jukebox,
Hell
y'all.
yeah. I used to love
Video
that
That shit
shit.
come on
134.
44 times back to back, yo. Like if I see them motherfucking Shaq jerseys one more time.
And I'll be like, oh my God,
Hell
that's the
yeah.
95 South. And guess what? I can't lie. They introduced me to 95 South. And
Yeah.
I fucking love 95 South.
Like now your ass be on 95 South every weekend.
I tried to. Can we get some 95 South? Can we get some butterfly on that's old? Let me see that Tootsie Roll. We go out.
I don't know what you been told.
Hey, how you be, Shane? How you be, Shane? Hey, how you be, Shane? Hey, how you be on that thing?
They on one. See, if that seafood salad. See what cutting onions do for you.
You know who Shane
See what
remind me
cutting
of?
onions do.
I'm gonna tell you who Shane is 40 years from now. Y'all ready? Shane is the bitch off of Martin 40 years from now. The one that be always fight with Martin every time.
Pam. Pam.
Hey, I don't know.
Hey, say that thing, best friend. Hey.
The butterfly, that's old. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Yeah, 1994. 69 boys backed up by the Quad City DJs. One time, cotton candy, sweet and yellow. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. Come on. Just make that Tootsie Roll. Here we go. Just make that Tootsie Roll. Yeah, come on. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
took me back to 1995.
Now,
with that
turn
one.
it up.
back in my day,
I feel like I'm in 1995.
I could Tootsie Roll my heart away.
Could you Tootsie Roll?
I could Tootsie Roll my heart away. Now I could Tootsie.
Y'all got it in for a second though.
Yeah,
Now
look
I
at
am
it,
the roll.
That's
y'all hear they out of breath. Listen to them.
Put that roll in
I'm
your
the
Tootsie.
roll without the Tootsie.
They showing their age.
I ain't got no Tootsie in my roll no more.
They just
So
got the Tootsie.
listen,
Just the Toots. Just the Toots.
I just got the roll.
Fuck the Tootsie. I am
Just
the
the
roll.
I have the
Said the
roll.
butterfly. That's old. Let me see that Tootsie Roll.
Hey, that shit used to crank.
Listen, y'all.
And then if you freaking a nigga, he behind you, hold on to your belt loops, and you Tootsie.
And you
Back
give
in
it to
the
him and
day.
you got your back on. You go,
And he hold on to them belt loops.
and you in the house party and you done gave your dollar up.
Yo, you know they don't even dance like that no more. They gonna fuck around dance against your ass. It's like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
these
A nigga better
niggas.
not touch me.
Back in the day, we
These
been in
days,
paradise. I'm, you know, you
these
like
days-
hold me up, yo. You holding up your homeboy.
Right, yeah.
Now these days, all you got is them want to clear dance floor out ass niggas. Like a bitch be sitting there doing her little two-step, and then you'll see the one nigga come through and he doing a motherfucking throw them bows, and he doing motherfucking scissor kicks. He doing a tootsie roll, and it's like, damn, bitch, can I get my shine
I'm
on?
gonna say shit because now niggas is on
He
their
be, hold
toes.
up. What did he be doing, love?
Yeah.
Back it up.
Yeah.
Back it up.
Yeah.
Now he motherfucking Cardi B.
Yo,
God.
Love
And
said
think
the
he
nigga
got-
be doing scissor kicks. yo.
These motherfuckers be Cardi B and they
think they
got
got
some
the
wet
wop.
ass pussy.
They think they got the
they
wop.
got it.
And it's like,
Let
shout
me
out
tell
to
you
them bitches
something.
that think they got the wop.
Yo, y'all was funny.
My
as
shit is macaroni, you know, macaroni.
Shut the fuck up.
Cigarette pack, cigarette pack.
Oh,
Hit
bitch.
that shit like a
Not
Newport.
a cigarette pack. No. Not the 100s.
Hit that shit like you got a Newport 100.
How you do it?
Macaroni.
Done. Let's go have a
And
listen.
then I go,
I'm sorry. Why am I entertained by this foolishness?
I go, macaroni,
She's so ridiculous.
macaroni. Hit
Lonely
that
ladies
shit like
are
a
on
cigarette.
one.
Click that shit up, Quay. Click that shit up, Quay.
Is there a pack of 100s or shorts? I'm not fucking with you. I'm gonna go home.
Is it a pack of what?
Shit.
Why you hating like a job,
Mentos,
sucker?
bitch.
Should've went and got a job,
I like
sucker.
menthol.
She'll spend the night if I left. She'll bust it open like
I
a
like
lemon.
the curve.
I'm a real bad man, sucker. Better watch me like a van, sucker. Let me catch your ass again, sucker. I'ma show you what I'm saying, sucker. Don't be a sucker.
Lord have
Don't be a buster.
What is this?
Why you hating like little job, sucker?
It's
Oh,
all right,
Can we
listen.
not?
It's 1,500 weekends.
1500.
Oh,
Oh,
give him the rundown. Give him the rundown.
Come
Shay.
on.
Go back. It's
Shayna
1,500
Bana.
weekends.
come on.
What's the social lowness?
And we got some big things coming too,
my man
y'all.
Scrap Money. He the captain of the motherfucking ship. I got Love in the building. I got Charlie G in the building. This
Yeah,
Big
no.
Shane in the building. This is
Come
what
on.
we do every Saturday
We
night.
Tootsie Roll.
8 o'clock. We doing the Tootsie Roll. We doing the butterfly. We bring it back. We
They
do
doing
what we do,
all
'cause
of your
guess what?
hottest dances from the 90s, y'all.
We do whatever
Everything.
Next week we'll
wanna
do the
do.
electric side and we'll do like
Send
a,
in your 90s dance request.
Yeah. And we
Love
got
and
shit.
Shane got
Next
you.
week we doing wet ass pussy. I'm telling you.
They whopping next week.
Oh.
Oh no. Next week we can do. This is the way I walk.
Yeah, we gonna do. We walking in. Okay.
Walk. Can we play that? Cause that's
Put it on the
Y'all
Guys,
menu.
tell you my favorite.
What do you guys have planned for
So
the
what's
rest of the
the
night?
mood?
Because
I
I
was about to
love
ask,
kicking it
what's
with
the
y'all,
mood?
but
You
as
know
y'all
what I'm
know, you know.
What?
What's the Friday? What's the
You
Saturday
charged
night
up
mood?
now.
My
I'm
bad.
charged. I'm probably about
Tell
to
me what
go.
the
What's the
I'm
mood
about
for the
to-
night,
I'm about
y'all?
to- I'm
What's
about
the
to
Saturday
go.
night mood?
Listen,
gonna
We
y'all.
got remnants of Hurricane Laura coming through. I think it's supposed to rain tonight, y'all. It's supposed to rain through the
see
night.
what
I
it's gonna
think.
do.
I don't know.
I want a
Please,
big.
please,
I want a big
I could
juicy
drink.
burger.
I can always go for a good burger.
no
What's a good
homo.
burger? What's a
Oh,
good
guess
burger?
what I had? Guess what I had?
Can I
y'all?
say I want a big juicy burger and say no homo?
Speaking
or-
of being from West
You're a
Baltimore,
woman.
guess what I had? Y'all?
You should want something big and
Guess
juicy.
what I
You're a
had?
woman. That's not
I
homo.
do.
Jody, listen
I
to
do
what
want some
had,
big and
y'all.
juicy.
I'm pretty sure you might
Love,
get
listen
something
to what I
big and
had.
juicy.
I had crab cake tacos.
Crab. See, hold up.
I
Hold up.
can't do the
Rewind.
seafood
Hold on.
tacos.
I
Hold on.
had motherfucking crab cake tacos.
But did you have
So,
crab
hold
cake
up.
egg rolls from Poppy Cuisine?
I haven't
Crab.
been to crab. No.
Yeah, that's big right now too. Shout out, big shout out to Poppy Cuisine. I hear y'all doing the thing.
That's my boo spot.
I went down there.
Women on them, and so many people.
Look, check it out. Check how they carried me the other day. I went down there thinking I could just, cause I see, I'm going down there thinking I could eat real quick. My man said, "Oh, you need a reservation, and we don't got nothing open until next week." I'm like, y'all jamming like that?
Shout out to him, and I just feel like.
Did you make the reservation?
No,
sir. And I'm gonna just say this.
I probably wasn't gonna go when I was like,
sir,
I'll just catch you. I like to just pull up.
All the success to you. You know, we're now
big love.
We're now in an era where I think that just supporting black business is booming. Yeah. I want to support good black businesses. I don't just support black business because they black, because I got an attitude problem and I feel like I want my service. I want good service. I'm not going to just support a black business just because. I'm
big.
past that. But to the people that are really just giving good service, good product, shout out to you. Poppy Cuisine.
Huge
I
shout.
think at this point, if you're not booking until next week, it's probably time to start looking at a bigger spot. You know, because again, that means that you could put more money into your community. That means more jobs, more openings. You know, it's a lot of young kids that's looking for jobs and stuff like that. So I think that you're in a position now, Mr. Poppy Cuisine, where you can look for a place where across the street they're not hating on you because you're so successful and they dry as shit. Because for real,
we ain't letting that go down.
When I went around there, Poppy Cuisine got it popping from the time they opened to the time they closed.
Every time I ride,
it was raining out that bitch. The motherfuckers were still out there eating.
Still out there eating.
That's how he was.
Damn.
Across the street at the place that doesn't have the magic.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they were open because there wasn't nothing going on. I don't know if it was dry.
But,
so with that being said, Poppy Cuisine needs room, guys. So you next door that's not really popping with your business. I don't know if y'all want to maybe move somewhere else. But Poppy Cuisine,
we need
you to be bigger because I don't want to wait a week for a reservation. That's just going to push me to go explore somewhere else. I don't want to do that. And I feel like there's probably a really big base that you're not even hitting because you are constantly booked. And I get it. That's a good thing. But I think you collect enough coin to where you can kind of get a bigger space. You're probably working on it. I hope you are.
Yeah,
I'm more than happy to help you with branding.
I'm pretty sure.
If you looking for somebody really...
Hey, come to 1500.
Come on here. You got so much going on and your egg rolls are fucking backed up that everybody know about your shit. But come on here, bring the egg rolls. You know.
Yeah, bring us some egg rolls. We plugged in the street, so you already know.
But shout out to your success and shout out to all the black businesses that are booming. Shout out to Kanae and her Chinese food.
Yeah, shout out my homegirl Kanae on the 4K catering tip on the
bomb as fuck.
Yeah.
I haven't had the Chinese food, but I've had her other food, you know, and I've been happy. But I know she's doing her thing with the Chinese food. So if you're looking for Chinese food from the Blackanese, love you long time. Kanae 4K got you. You know what I'm saying? On a dumb some guy and a egg foo young and a Kanae foo young.
Yeah,
and so she can get you together.
Kanae foo young, that's what it's called.
And if she names that shit, I'm gonna sue you unless you give me. And I'm not playing, and she knows I'm not. So anyway, and then shout out to my nail tech, black owned Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Even though she was a little late, but I love her because she does do my nails good. Yo, you know what I'm saying? She really got me together, and I don't have to get my nails done for a month. So shout out to her. She's definitely doing her thing. DM me if you want her information. She stayed, afloat through the pandemic. So shout out to just everybody that's just really pushing through, people that are finding different hustles. I'm trying to find my different hustle. My job takes up a lot of my time because I'm really involved in it. But guys, let's push multiple income. Exactly. Let's push multiple ways to make money. Find what you're good at, what you love. If it's selling pussy, then hey, sell it, side hustle, whatever it is.
Yeah, make sure that shit clean and fresh.
Make sure it's COVID-19. It's up to the standards. If your shit is making lemonade and shit, make your lemonades.
Yeah, make it with love. Make that lemonade with love.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, guys, we take our power back by not having one source of income. And so at the end of the day, that's what I want to see, is that we have multiple streams of income so people don't feel like they have control over us. And regardless of what's going on in this fucked up world, if you have multiple streams of income, you can always stay afloat. So shout out to just people, just the betterment of people. My black people, I love you. I know I say some outrageous things, but at the end of the day, we're here. It's for entertainment. And when I am famous one day, don't ever try to sit me on a couch and pull up this old shit, because I'm going to be like, what are you talking about? But shout out to you guys for tuning in. Please share our videos. Social Loners, we've been doing this for a minute. We're really happy with what it is we do and just reaching out to the community and talking about hot topics and giving our perspective and really just trying. I think that that's the good thing about us is that we all come from different backgrounds. And when we come together, we share our perspective and we don't always agree, but we're able to put our perspectives out there, get the perspectives of the people that are listening. So we're really just trying to be a really huge movement in the Baltimore area. We're putting in the work. Shout out to Skitty. Skitty, I want to shout out to you because let me say something. I don't think that there is anybody working as hard. You know what there is, but not as hard. I'm going to say it because that's my motherfucking guy. Man, I don't think it's anybody put in the work to push their brand and push their passion like Skitty is pushing it. The nigga got a whole fucking career and job, but when he's not doing that and when he's not pushing the passion of his son who's going to be on the NBA team and making moves like LeBron is making them, he's really pushing the social loaners brand. And he's pushing that shit even when we're not around, even when he don't have the support of us like he should have because, you know, everybody got their own lives, no excuse. But this motherfucker's nonstop. And I just want to say thank you and I appreciate the work you're putting in because I'm able to come here every Saturday night and drag these fucking nuts. And
what we say in Baltimore, constant go mode. That's how my guy moves.
Just know that constant when I have my yacht and I'm living in a mansion in Atlanta because of all these moves, you always invite it over if I'm home.
Already. You know what I mean? Just make
Don't
sure.
try to stop by if I'm not home, but if I'm home, you can always come by. But I love you guys. And, you know, everybody have a safe Saturday night. I'm going to continue to drink. I'm about to turn up. My Saturday night about to start. So if you got something to do, DM me. Let me know if you want me to come over. Come spank your ass in spades, whatever you feel like. I does it all. Huh?
Sorry, yes.
Who? You fucking.
You ain't no fucking Al.
I beat you.
No, you fucking lost.
I did not. You're gonna sit here and lie on radio.
We didn't play each other because I lost before you got to the table, and then you got on the table and lost.
I remember that day.
You don't remember us beating them?
I remember that day.
Okay, cool.
I remember that day.
When we have witnesses, I beat you. Now I don't know who you beat that night. But
I remember it was kind of quick. It was a quick beat.
It was a quick beat down. That's why you don't remember. It happened so fucking fast.
That's what it was.
The fuck before you blink, nigga, you was getting out the seat. Fuck you mean?
I don't remember.
But
listen, ass in spades. Period.
And I gotta end with this, y'all. Black people.
Oh wow.
Better days are coming for us. We got to stay strong. Hey, it's getting real out here, but I think that we're really putting the pressure on the other side. I think they're really understanding now that we are not playing. It's not even really asking. We're not asking for change no more. We demanding change now. So it's coming, but we got to be patient, stay vigilant, stay strong, and you know what I'm saying? We got to stay together, y'all. For real. Like, what sets us back is when the black on black crime. So y'all know what that is. I ain't even gonna dwell on that. And a lot of people try to make that the forefront, but nah, we know what we got to deal with in house. We talking about outside our house right now, and that's what we got to get right.
We just want a fair shake.
Yeah, we can get out inside the house. We don't get that right. But outside, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get that right, y'all. So
we're
on our
good
way.
people. Just because our skin glows and we're brown don't mean you have to be scared of us. I mean, yeah, we whoop ass. And more than likely, that's what the outcome would be. But we ain't got to get there. We're very nice people. You know, at the end of the day, we like to have fun. We like to throw the pig on the grill and skin it.
Come on, guys. We're funny and we can dance. Come on.
And we have soul. Y'all love us. Y'all fuck with us.
And that's the part. They know it. So y'all don't have
to be scared of what you can't control. That's what I feel like it is. When they can't control us, they're scared. But when they can control us, they're all right.
Right.
But we're not to be controlled. We're powerful. We're royalty. So again, kings and queens, tap into your inner royalty. All right? Speak that royalty into your kids. Take this time out as everything's just in disarray. Why don't you rebuild your own history, okay, at the end of the day? And just push the narrative that we are deserving. We are kings and queens. And we deserve a fair shot at life, at opportunity. They robbed us of it once. We're not going to allow them to rob it of us again. We are a very woke nation. We're a very woke group of people. So we have progressed. And I'm excited to see the progression in the next 10, 15 years. But again, it's going to be a long way. Charlie, we have to put the work in. Social Loners is going to put the work in. We here talking to the people. If you want to come into our live studio and talk some shit, please DM us so we can give you the COVID-19 test.
Got big things coming soon, y'all.
Hey, shout out.
We tapping in now. We're going to tap in going forward.
Tap
shout out Raw Dope Podcast, man. Hey, what it do, Ham? Yeah, we out here. We love what y'all doing, too. You know, one hand wash the other. You know how we do.
Oh,
big
God,
love.
when I heard that.
Big love.
Please don't say that because when I heard that, it was a tranny scandal in the group. But
no, let's go. Saturday Night Live.
That's when we heard that. Is that why did you start using that? Because you was in the group too.
Well, one hand wash the other?
Yeah.
No, that's a real
I ain't no. Yeah, I'll say that.
Oh, that's
I've been saying that.
Oh, when I heard it.
They done stained my damn word and shit. I've been
let's
saying
go
that.
off the air before I start talking about.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, yo, what you gotta say? What you gotta say, Shane?
Well, I'm done. I already said it. 1,500 fucking weekends. Saturday Night Live.
I just wanted to hear it
We
again.
in the building, social loners.
1500.
And we gonna let you walk them out, Shane.
Entertainment 24/7.
Numbers don't lie.
Baltimore's new radio.
Baltimore's new radio.
It's 1500. It's my favorite station.
It look like me and Ryan got away with another body beside me.
Brody. 3 times. Straight.
Look, dragging too expensive, tell them look at the fashion. Fucking bitches that you couldn't imagine. Real designer, you can tell by the fashion. You can tell by the walk. Nigga, look at that walk. I think I drag too much. They hate when I'm winning, really get the bip and I'm bending my bag too much. You can tell by the walk. Nigga, look at the walk. Hey, Olson, nigga. Walk. Yo, I be stylish. Look how I walk with the drip, niggas wildin'. Can't try and talk to his bitch, niggas lying. They never stay with the clip, bullets flying. He gotta walk with a lip, I got bang. Play me young blowin' this shit like a fan. I hit his block with a drum and rain. Chopper be burning his skin like a tan. Play like a bitch and get drop waist stain. The trap be jumping when the birds check. I turn around and do the plug walk. The Balenciaga's on my feet, nigga. Straight cash, it ain't cheating, nigga. Don't approach me, I don't know you from nowhere. Trust me, nigga, boy, you don't wanna go there. Bought a movie, sold a whole lot of blow there. Leave a nigga in the middle of nowhere. I'm drinking Henny, so I talk with a slur. Ran up on him, all he seen was a blur. Diamonds icy, got him looking like burr. Neck and chili, so I'm rocking the fur. Just look at the walk. I don't wanna talk. I shine in the dark. I told him I'm winning, you don't wanna stop. Look, dragging too expensive, tell them look at the fashion. Fucking bitches that you couldn't imagine. Real designer, you can tell by the fashion. You can tell by the walk. Nigga, look at the walk. I think I drag too much. They hate when I'm winning, really get the bip and I'm bending my bag too much. You can tell by the walk. Nigga, look at the walk. Oh shit, the game back on it. Registry a little tag on it. I'm married one, so the size on it. Used to put some knees on like a foreign. 160 on the dashboard. Low key, can't drive a car.